Hit this rock. Oh my god, we did it! We did it! We did it! Let's go! What's going on, guys? Happy here from the New York Subliners, and I'll be going over 7 tips to help you improve in Warzone. First tip is landing smart. I recommend you and your team should always land near stores. Therefore, when you guys get enough money, you can get a quick loadout. Also, if you guys want to play a little bit more aggressive, you can land near bounty contracts, start the contract, and get into a quick team fight. The second tip is spreading the wealth. Once you and your teammates have enough money together, you guys need to make sure everyone always has a full set of armor plates. This will help you guys to play more consistent because you're not always going to have to drop armor for your teammates. I also recommend that everyone have self-revive. Therefore, you're going to be in better positions and better situations if your teammates get down because they can revive themselves. Don't forget to keep in mind that you can start the self-revive, cancel it at the end, and your teammate can continue it, and you will still keep your self-revive when you get back up. Third tip is using explosives to your advantage. I personally like to use the C4 and RPG combo on my loadout. This makes it easier for me to counter campers and especially vehicles. I highly recommend that you guys use amped on your third perk. This will make it easier for you to throw equipment and switch to your secondary much faster. The fourth tip is using streaks to your advantage. I highly recommend that you and your team should try to always have a UAV in the air, securing you intel on where enemies are, helping you get free kills and better position on the circle. If you guys didn't know, if you call in 3 UAVs at once, your team will get an advanced UAV, showing where every enemy is on the map that does not have ghost. I also like to get a precision airstrike and do something that I call the Wombo combo, which is downing an enemy and calling it in instantly on their down body. This will help you guys fight teams that have a favorable position on you. The fifth tip is using tacticals in the gulag. If you're not too confident with the gun that the game chose for your 1v1, you can always rely on your tacticals to help you win the fight. Don't forget, if your teammate is in the same gulag as you, you can help call out exactly where the enemy is. Tip number 6 are some controller settings that I find more convenient when playing Warzone. I personally like to use automatic tactical sprint and contextual tap. These controller settings make the game much more simple and easier to play. With automatic tactical sprint, I get around the map much quicker without having to worry about clicking on my sprint button. For contextual tap, this makes the looting system much more easier and simple. Also, if you have a scuff controller, you can remap one of the back paddles to your looting button, making it much more simple for you to get easy loot. The last tip is using high ground to your advantage. Having the higher ground is always going to be more favorable because you have a better angle of shooting down on an opponent. If you guys become more familiar with the map and where and how to get to high grounds, I suggest learning where every ladder is on the map. Therefore, you can always have a plan B when wanting to get on top of a building. I'm Happy from the New York Subliners, and those are my 7 tips that will help you improve in Warzone.